Trifecta by Dean Pearl. Chapter 10. Max picked the girls up about 10 a.m. and they started the 1-hour drive to Prim. There was a casino right on the state line with slots and poker machines, but they also had a whole store just for lottery stuff. From every kind of scratch-off you could think of to the big nationwide games like Mega Millions. People have actually won over $1 billion because each week, if no one wins the big jackpot, the main prize keeps going up until somebody hits it. Or more than one person hits it, in which case it's split among all the winners. I can't believe you two have never been in a casino or gambled at all, especially living in Las Vegas. Max was making conversation. Our dad is very strict about discipline, so we were never interested in gambling. It just seemed like a good way to throw money away, Wesley explained. I would see the slot areas in the grocery stores, women mostly it seemed, pumping money into those slots, and every once in a while you'd hear a scream if somebody won something, Leslie was recalling. Most times not even anything that big. Yeah, Max shook his head. My mom was one of those ladies you're talking about. He smiled as he spoke. She'd stash away $10 a week so that when she went to the store she could play a roll of quarters and try her luck. Her strategy was to walk away if she hit anything that was at least $20, so she could say she doubled her money. You'd be surprised how often it worked. The hard part is you have to have discipline to walk away as a winner. And if you lose your $10, you walk away as well. And once in a while she might hit a 4 of a kind or higher on a machine, and she would take the money and run. Max laughed. Most people don't or can't gamble that way. Did you know they have a big chapter of Gamblers Anonymous in Vegas? Max asked as an open question. I'm not surprised, Wesley responded. I've heard many stories of people losing everything they have to gambling addictions. It's so sad. How much did you bring to play with? Leslie asked excitedly, mostly to her sister. Here's the one we gotta watch out for, I think, Max laughed, nodding towards Leslie. I brought $100, Wesley lied to see her sister's reaction. $100, Leslie said, surprised. She hesitated for a few seconds before continuing. That's about double what I brought. I only have like $50 or $60. Wesley laughed. Me too. I just tried telling you that to see your response. Max was driving and just shaking his head and smiling at his sister's seeming naivety. As they pulled into the parking lot, the place looked quite busy, and it took them a few minutes just to find a place to park. The mega drawing is tonight, so everybody comes down for last-minute tickets, Max informed them. As they stepped through the doors, the girls were surprised at all the noise. Between the people and the machines, it was a cacophony of sounds. Okay, follow me, Max instructed the girls as he worked his way towards the lotto store with the girls close behind. As they entered the lotto store, there was row after row of various types of scratch-off machines, and a counter where you could get lotto tickets you pick yourself, or you can let the computer pick the numbers for you. Max gave them a quick lotto lesson. See these cards? He held up a card with numbers to fill in as your picks. You have to pick 6 numbers. Then to win the top prize, you have to get all 5 numbers and the Powerball. Powerball, Leslie wondered? Yeah, the last number they pick is the Powerball number, and it figures into the odds. See down here? Max points on the card's backside. This is how much you would win depending on how many of your numbers match the lotto numbers. Wesley was listening closely as she was brand new to this herself. How do you pick your 6 numbers, Maxie? Leslie queried. Well, today I thought I would try one card with our dates of birth, since you both have the same one, so my birthday's April 15th, so I'll mark numbers 4 and 15. And you guys are March 13th, so I'll mark numbers 3 and 13. Now I need 2 more numbers. Let's see, you guys are 22 years old. I'll add number 22 and number 29 for me. So my pick is 3, 4, 13, 15, 22, and 29. Then I'll get one more ticket and just let the computer pick the numbers. What are you two going to do? Pick yourself or by computer? I think I'll do like you and pick one myself, then have the computer pick one for me too, Wesley replied. That sounds good, Leslie added. Me too. Okay, but don't use all the same numbers as I did. Some is okay, but don't repeat the same card, Max implored. It's bad luck. The twins looked surprised until Max started laughing. They all marked their lotto cards and got in line to buy their picks in a computer pick. It was only $3 per card, so they would still have plenty of time and money to try playing some slots. Something Leslie was clearly looking forward to doing. When will we know if we won? Leslie asked. It will be shown on TV tonight at 10 p.m., Max said. We can watch it live as they pick them. They decided to grab a bit of lunch in the restaurant and then play some slots. As they each bought a roll of quarters from the change girl, Max was explaining about the different types of machines that he was attempting to tell them about on the drive up. So you have the regular put in the money, pull the handle, and pray types of machines, Max laughed. Then there's the video poker machines. Those are the ones I like to play. It's a bit more challenging because you have to pick which cards to hold and which cards to throw away in each hand. Well, I think I like the pull and praise to start, Leslie said as she eyeballed the machine and went for it. I'll watch you play a couple poker hands, then I'll jump in and try one, Wesley said. Here's two next to each other open over there. Max took her hand and pulled her to the bank of machines with two empty chairs. As Max started playing, he reminded Wesley that you should always play the maximum coins, in this case 5 coins, because otherwise if you hit a royal flush you won't get paid the bonus money like I did last night at the gas station. You only get like $400, I think. Wesley watched a few minutes, then decided to go ahead and play. She dropped in 5 quarters as she thought, I could buy a full-size candy bar for that. For just one quick hand. Her fiscal inner voice was telling her. She pulled a pair of jacks and held them. She hit deal button and 2 more jacks popped up, giving her 4 of a kind for 100 quarters. I just won $25, she said all excited. Yep, and you still have another $8.75 in credits from your original $10, Max explained. So right now you have $33.75 for your original $10 investment. Wesley reached for the cash out button and hit it. What are you doing? Max thought maybe she hit it by accident. I'm done now, Wesley said with a final tone. I more than doubled my money, so I should stop now, like your mom would. Max couldn't argue with that. He was ahead about $5 himself, but he hit the cash out button so they could go see how Leslie was doing. As they walked down a row of machines, they heard a familiar squeal from the row next to theirs. They looked around the corner to find Leslie having a ball playing a slot machine. You guys, look, Leslie said as she saw them come around the corner. I have over $100 I've won so far. I cashed out $33.75 for my $10, Wesley told her. Why'd you stop? Leslie asked as she pulled her handle again. Because I won. I doubled my money and then some. Wesley said it like a big sister would, but she was the same age, just more conservative in her ways. You should cash out too before you end up giving it all back, Wesley implored her sister's fiscal sensibilities. Remember Max's story about his mom? That made Leslie stop playing for a moment before she slowly reached for the cash out button for her voucher, and they cashed out at the cage and headed home.